Star Television 369. We here with my boy. Hey, fresh in the cut, bro.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Legendary interview, bro.
Appreciate you having me.
Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. First off, Rip, man, we already know we got these 2 J's. That one you want.
Yes,
I don't even want to waste no time, bro. That's, you know what I mean? I've been waiting for this J.
Yeah.
Bro, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. You know, breathing, you know, working, living. Cooling, man.
Good to hear you, right?
I guess, yes,
Gotcha.
sir, Ski.
Yeah, man. Bro, Rip, how long have you been smoking weed?
Alright, this is a touchy subject. I'ma just say real young.
Oh, because you don't want to influence nobody. Like,
Yeah,
I feel that.
I used to say it, you could probably find, if you search hard enough on the internet, you could probably find me saying it somewhere, but the grown me, I just kind of realized that, like, that age is so young, I don't want, you know, it's hella young, you know?
I feel you. Like, honestly, I realized later as I got older, like, damn, the longer you wait to smoke weed, it's low-key better. It's low-key.
The longer you wait to do all the grown-up shit is the better. And I'm not just saying that just because, like, it might be kids watching or something, but, like, literally, that's really my mindset now. As a 23-year-old man, I wish all the shit I did as a kid, I wish I would have waited. I don't have no regrets, but that's just where my mindset is at, you know?
Even losing your virginity?
Yes, sir. Definitely. No funny shit. If I could go back, I would have waited until I was, like, you know, I didn't go to college, but, like, in college years, you know what I'm saying? Like 18, 19, because that's when you really kind of got a better control of your hormones, your emotions, where you go with things, and, you know what I'm saying, you got a better outlook on life and shit. But, you know, shit.
It's funny you say that. Shit, I lost my virginity as an old-ass person.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And you just heard me say I wish I would have did that, so ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. For real.
Yeah. What's your favorite weed?
That's a good question. Let me think about that.
Yeah, bro, there's so many strains, yeah.
Facts. And with this new Zy wave, you know, it's like, it's too many strains. Like, I don't know what's...
Yeah, it's hard to pick there. If you get like a top 3 or something you be fucking with, you don't gotta pick your number 1.
I'm gonna give y'all some recent strains I've been fucking with a lot. Zope. Can't go wrong with it.
With a Z?
Yep. Zope.
Damn.
Peanut butter breath. I'm only shouting that out because I was just smoking that yesterday. So, good peanut butter breath. That shit was smoking.
Yeah, I fuck with that strain.
Biscotti, you can't go wrong with Biscotti. 41, good 41. Shit, what else we be smoking on? This is another one I can't really like that, but like it's another strain that I really like with. But I know for a fact I love Biscotti.
Right.
Shout out to the Hobie Pubio Biscotti. 41 smoking. Shit, I even got to shout out Gary Payton, bro, when it was in this heyday. Like when Gary Payton first came out, when it first hit the cook, It was that. I haven't had it since then, but I heard it's not doing how it used to do. But when I first heard Gary Payton, I was hooked.
How you feel about like cookies compared to like regular weed? You think it's actually better, or it's kind of like it's hype?
Yeah, it's better. I mean, it's better, but the price, you know, obviously the pricing is OD.
Oh God,
obviously,
like
yeah.
65 and 8%, and over here, it's crazy.
It's insane anywhere. Like honestly, I don't think there's any weed in this world that's worth
that
$60 to $70 an eighth. Yeah, like you know, I had to play the game myself and get played a couple times and actually buy $80 to $100 apes and realize, wow, this shit smoking like the $50 to $60 shit or the $40 to $50.
Shit.
So yeah, you
see the name, it look good. They might have a couple numbers looking higher. You be like, yo, I might try that bitch. It's not worth it.
Yeah, do not get finessed. You gotta it's really all about preference, honestly, too, because I know people that smoke dirt and are fine with it. So you also can't get caught up in the weed wave. Just, you know,
don't get caught in the hype.
Yeah, know what you like. So it's a fact.
Yeah, bro. Like, just because it costs more doesn't mean it's actually better. I mean, you're actually getting that much higher or anything like that.
It's a fact. You can only get so high. Y'all really got to look up to the science of what being high is. It's just stimulating a certain amount of brain cells. And it's a limited amount of brain cells. You can only stimulate so many until they're just done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if 100 brain cells in your brain, I don't know if that's the exact number, but 100 brain cells in your brain are the ones that get you high. When you tap these cells, they make you high. After you tap all 100, they're not going to produce more for you to tap into. You're just smoking, and you're just, you know what I'm saying? So once I figured that out, like, I was like, oh, you're
just wasting it.
Those rotations as a kid where there's like 10 blunts felt stupid at that point.
Oh yeah, I remember them. The matching sessions where you have like hella people.
Yeah. Shits don't make no sense. But have fun though. I'm not here to be a party pooper or nothing.
Have fun, but
for sure.
The day I realized that if I match one of my friends and we both bring a blunt and I'm still kind of only smoking half of one, it's kind of like equals the same one joint. It's like, bro, I might as well smoke by myself. Like, I'm not even gaining.
Literally, like, shit you gotta figure out though.
You would be thinking you're matching, you're gonna get more high. Like, you're really not.
Smoking is such a social thing. Like, you know how many people only are friends because of weed, or only are like linked because of weed, or only, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit. You gotta know the ins and outs of this shit.
Oh God, I had to, you know what I'm saying, step back from some people just because we just, just because of smoking. But bro, does it get annoying when people bring up Vine or like ask you about Vine still?
I was about to sit here and lie and say no, but yeah, it is annoying. But it's only annoying when people aren't informed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, like, I try not to be bitter and be like, everyone has to know everything about me, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of annoying when people come up to me and be like, why aren't you on Vine anymore? Like, the app still exists. It doesn't
like,
fucking...
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo,
but
so...
I do, like, I don't mind people acknowledging it, though. Like, I'm not, like, trying to hide my past or nothing.
Honestly, I think you're the funniest nigga on Vine, to be honest. Like, funniest nigga on that, bro. Like...
Thanks, bro.
Yo, I actually kind of got inspired to make skits from watching your Vines.
Thanks.
Because I'm like, bro, like, this nigga funny as shit. Like,
I gotta shout out somebody who was inspiring me to make Vines at the time, who was another Viner.
Yeah.
Shout out, he a rapper now. Shout out to Primo Rice. Some of y'all may know who that is. You heard of him? I think, ain't he actually from like the DMV type shit?
I don't think I heard of him, but that's hard.
Oh, word. I think bro from the DMV or whatever. But yeah, shout out to Primo Rice and shit. He was a Viner I thought was funnier than me at the time type shit. So it's always cool to hear people think I'm so funny, because I have people who I think are just...
It's crazy how it be like that. Like, everybody think there's someone funnier.
Yeah, yep.
I remember seeing your roast sessions, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's actually how I got on. Shout out to Super Scent. I think I'm saying her name right. Super Scent from New Orleans and shit. She blew up. She doing her thing too. But that was my first person I like roasted, and that like got me my first 1,000 followers on Vine, and then I went up from there. Like, yeah.
So like,
shout out to her.
How would you explain your come up story on Vine? Like, you had the story times going crazy.
Yep.
Them things, I remember watching all them motherfuckers.
Most of them true stories too.
God.
A couple of them were like exaggerated. I be getting them questions a lot too. Like, yo, was this a true story? Was this a true story? A couple of them was exaggerated. Comedy,
bro.
You know.
Yeah, bro. I'm like hearing like growing up in Philly. I'm like, dude, it must be crazy out there.
Oh no, yeah. Philly's crazy. Philly definitely crazy. The
talent out there is more. I feel like you got a lot of talent.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. A lot of natural boxers, a lot of natural rappers. And I mean natural, I mean like niggas who have a whole different life, and then they might just be able to go home and just write a 16. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's like other niggas can't do casually, you know what I'm saying? Just rap. Some niggas just naturally know how to box. It's weird out there. I love my city though, for sure.
So you blew up on Vine. Were you making money from Vine?
Okay, so I made money from sponsorships, but Vine didn't offer a monetization program.
Right, so you were in like high school when Vine was out?
Nah, I was younger than that. I was in fucking 6th grade, bro.
Damn, so like your whole school, did they like know you from that shit?
It grew. I remember coming to school with my first 1,000 followers on Vine, and I was the only person in school with 1,000 followers on anything. Like Instagram, like niggas had Instagrams, niggas had Facebooks. I'm coming through with this new app nobody was fucking with yet, and I'm like, yo, I got 1,000 followers on this junk. But
this nigga there.
Facts, but it didn't register to them yet, because they like, well, what the fuck is Vine? You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, and then but as time went on, like probably like I said, give it 3 to 6 months, Vine started taking off. You started getting viral Vines. Then it was like, yo, I saw you on Vine. By that point, I had 10K, 15. I was already out of here. I didn't even care. I was chatting. You know what I'm saying? I'm chatting on the net at this point. I'm not even in school paying attention to y'all at this point.
Right. So you were viral like when viral was like kind of new for real.
Yeah, on that app at least, yeah.
Yeah.
Type shit. And even just to us, like I don't think we realized how easy it was to go viral yet. Like,
right. So you was doing the Vines, and then how did you transition from Vine?
I was doing Vines. Trying to think. I was doing Vines. Vine began to get corny.
Dead, right?
Yeah, it started to play itself out. So, shout out to DC Young Fly. He made the first transition. I could be wrong, but from my eyes, I seen him be the first Viner to make the transition to Instagram videos. When Instagram dropped vids, I ain't gonna lie, everybody's reaction to the vids wasn't like, oh, this where we going to watch vids at now, because we still had Vine, we still had YouTube, and wherever we was watching shit at. So it was like, we not going to Instagram, but like you got DC Young Fly, he went over there and started posting the longer vids. So niggas was like, oh nah, we gotta slide over there. And again, I'm saying niggas, but it might have just been me, because I don't know if everyone peeped it like that. Like I seen what was going on. Like people were probably still caught up in Vine at the time, but I seen bro ditch Vine and go to Instagram, and I was like, this is gonna be the future. Like this Vine shit not it no more, because I can just see it, and that's exactly what happened. Like niggas, the app ended.
Type shit.
But I gotta give that credit to DC though, for he was the first nigga I seen go over there. And I just kind of followed up.
So you moved to Instagram.
Yep. So from that to Instagram to, I ain't gonna lie, people give a lot of credit to Vine, but I consider you an OG fan if you know me from Vine. But Instagram is really where shit started taking off at. Like that's where shit really got bad at. Like that's where Drake saw niggas and Diddy and shit.
You just made more skits on Instagram for real, and it just kept blowing up.
Yep.
Right.
And at the same time, I was getting older, so like my Instagram era was like when I turned like 16 and shit. So I started focusing more on how I was dressing and the music a little bit, and so yeah, it was just a better look for me. Like back then, I was just on some super little kid shit and was like always in my crib and shit.
Right.
And Instagram, I was actually moving around a little more.
Nice. So, did you end up changing your name?
Yeah, I read through a couple of days. I'm always fresh. All my days got fresh in them. But it was, like some people know he was fresh. Some people know he was fresh 205.
Yeah.
AE fresh. Which is when I used to run a collective called Always Extra. So that was where the AE came from. My first rap name was Fresh Fidel, but I dropped that because I felt like I just dropped it. I didn't like it no more.
Right.
Changed that to Cashier Fresh, and that's where we landed at now. I would say Faux Fresh is me changing my name again, but it's just my Instagram name. I don't officially go by Faux Fresh. So for all the people watching this, if you ever book me for anything or like, label me as a feature or some shit like that, it's Cashier Fresh, not Faux Fresh. I appreciate it either way though.
Right. I can understand people could be confused with it.
Word.
That's nice. That's what's up. Don't you actually got like a show coming up?
Oh yeah. 420. The homie Ja throwing a 420 event in Philadelphia, Stoner Bowl. Nah.
Damn. That's how you gonna get out of shit.
Facts. He having some sort of like weed hitting contest. Like I think you gotta hit the blunt 10 times and not exhale. Some shit like that. So yeah, man. Footage of that'll be up on my gram or some shit like that. By the time this is out.
So, what was your latest show you think, like, your favorite one you ever did?
Man. I got a couple lit shows because it's the experiences that happen at the shows that I can't rank them over one another. But one of them, which was like one of my first shows, I opened up for Xavier Wolf. Shout out Xavier Wolf. I opened up for that nigga. And actually, shout out to the other Fresh. It's somebody else named Fresh from my city, too. Shout out to the other homie Fresh. He the reason. I got to shout him out because he the reason I even opened up for Xavier Wolf. You feel me? So,
which state was this?
Philly.
Oh, it was
back in Philly.
Nice.
Yeah, so shout out to the other Fresh. You feel me? Shout out Xavier Wolf. I opened up for them niggas. And somebody handed me a blunt on stage.
A fan?
Yup, some random. I don't even know if he was a fan. Like he might not.
Someone in the crowd.
Yeah, like I don't think he came for me. Like
because someone just handed you a blunt.
Word. So he handed me a blunt, and then I ain't gonna lie, it was some booth. It was some super mid Like, yeah.
Oh,
like,
it wasn't good?
Nah, and at that time, it was like 2017, 2018, so we still was probably smoking, like, regular weed. Like, it wasn't that good of weed, you know what I'm saying? But it had to be some bad weed for me to say at that time, like, it's some...
Oh, damn.
I hit it, though. I hit it twice, handed it back, you feel me? But, like, also, yeah, like, I wasn't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to hit random blunts from people and shit, but it was a vibe. Shit was going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true, because you never know what people put in them.
Yeah, you never know. People are crazy, man. I fuck with weed heads, though, because they're more peaceful, but you never know. People are crazy. But that was a cool experience, though, just the fact that, that's a story. Like, I did a show and somebody handed me a blunt on stage. Like,
right.
that's, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I opened up for Lucky right before the pandemic started.
Nice.
And we got off stage. It was a crazy show. Like, little bro fucking stage dove. He did a stage dive and shit. Like, or a crowd surf. Like, he actually crowd surfed and shit. And when I was like mobbing, I was too scared to crowd surf. I could have did it if I want, but I just like mobbed in the crowd like I always do and shit. It was just a lit ass show. And after we got off stage, on top of the fact that we was opening up for Lucky, shout out to Lucky niggas, and of course niggas fuck with bro. We get off stage. First thing we hear is, yo, Tom Cruise got COVID. So it's like, oh shit, it's up. And this is before we know all we know about it now. It was like, this was March 11th or March 12th or some shit like that. So
right at the beginning.
Literally, like, we performed the day COVID began. Like, the day, like, type shit. The day they started announcing celebrities got that shit and, like, mandates and shit like that. So that was a historic show. Like, literally an historic show type shit. Just because of the time it was placed in.
Yeah.
And, shit. Those are probably two of my favorite shows I've done, type shit. I'm still waiting to top those two.
So you produce your own music?
Some of it, yes.
Which song have you recently produced by yourself and dropped?
Most recently, Me and My Drink, which was a remix to Lil Wayne's Me and My Drink.
Nice.
I made that beat. But I made regular.
You made regular?
Yeah. So I made Ricky Freestyle. I made that beat. I made a couple beats that people are familiar with.
Isn't it crazy, like, producing the beat and then, like, rapping on it yourself? It's like, damn, I ain't even need no one to make this hit.
Fuck no. And I engineered them myself, too. I ain't need nobody for shit. But still do need certain people. Like, I don't like the workload being all on me. That's why I got niggas like Brill. My nigga Brilliant. Dark Spin. Shout out Dark Spin. Shout out like niggas like D-Dot Will, All the niggas on the Fresh production team. It ain't official, but
yeah, like,
they're my niggas.
Anybody you want to like shout out that you're working with right now, or that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Josh Star Society. Always gotta shout out the Home Squad, Tap in the bro shit. Shout out my nigga Ike Beats.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to say who else, man? These all Philly niggas too. My nigga John, my nigga Ike. You know what I'm saying? Legends. Who else am I working with? I don't really work with too many people. Shout out my nigga Quelly from New York. He just dropped a new project. I'm on that shit. Shit, who else I'm fucking with right now? Quelly. Shit. Not too many people, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I fuck with people with like, you mean like artists like that I'm working with right now? I don't really work with too many artists type shit.
You remember me just kind of do your own shit, right? You don't really do features like that.
Yeah, I just like, I gotta have like genuine connections with niggas to do features and shit. And it wasn't always like that. I was on my like, we could rap anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I could rap with anybody about anything. You feel me? But it just, the music started coming out like ass. Like, I started peeping. Like, I make the best music with people that I'm actually cool with. Like, niggas like Ja. Like, Ja showed me that, like, me and Ja are actually, like, really, really close friends. So, our music is easier to make, you know what I'm saying?
But would you still, like, sell a feat?
Oh, fuck yeah. Features is up.
Right.
Hell yeah. Price is going up, too. You heard?
Oh, God, it's happening.
You
hurry up.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Did you ever sign like any record deals?
Yeah, man. I saw the distribution deal at the top of what was that? 2020.
Mm.
Yeah, at the top of 2020, I signed that Human Resources. Shout out to Human Resources.
Nice.
Yeah, man. We working. I'm still independent for the most part because like a distribution deal is different from a major deal. So, you know, I didn't get no big advance. I didn't get none of that big label shit. You don't see no Cuban link on my neck and nothing, man. We grinding. You feel me? That ain't even the goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We just on some indie shit, just grinding. That's really what I wanted too. That's why I took this deal too, because that's why I wanted. Like, I don't think I would have took a major deal, to be honest.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So, you kind of are just right now. You would just say you're kind of into music. Would you ever do like comedy? Would you ever do like something like stand up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna give away all the sauce, but like, yeah, that's the goal. Like, what am I? 23 right now. 10 years from now, I'll be 33. God damn. In 10 years from now, I want y'all to be looking at me like I want to have, not how y'all looking at me, but in 10 years, I want to have at least a stand-up special under my belt. If not a stand-up special, at least some sort of sketch comedy series or
type shit.
Yeah, like I didn't transition over to rap like just to be like I'm trying to be Jay-Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm never going to be Jay-Z. I'm not here to be Jay-Z or like, and when I say that I mean like the best rapper. Like, I'm not here to be the best rapper ever. I'm here to be the best rapper I can be. I'm here to make the coolest music that I can make, the shit I want to hear, and then, you know, I still got passion to do the stand up and the comedy and all that shit. So it's gonna come out. But I just, you know, I can't give niggas like niggas want me to be 14 again and want me to stand in my kitchen and rant about the same shit I used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. I got different formats for shit now. Like, I'm trying to do short films and you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm
saying. Like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
YouTube. I haven't gotten around to YouTube skits yet, but definitely vlogging. Shout out to the YouTube page.
Hey,
Road to 100K. Go subscribe.
Hey, so is there any upcoming projects you got?
April 22nd.
Nice.
This is smoking. April 22nd, man. Almost Rich. We going up.
It's a tape.
EP.
EP.
6 songs.
Okay.
You feel me? Executive produced by Dark Spin Asylum.
Hey.
Upcoming production team, Fire. Very underrated production team. Shout out Dark Spin.
That's hard.
But yeah, April 22nd, man. Almost Rich. I'm trying to think what. Oh yeah, the merch. We got merch coming with that too. I gotta get my site back up and booted.
Oh, that's right. What's your website?
It's gonna be cashierfresh.com. You feel me? It's down right now. You know, niggas gotta pay bills and all that. We be back. We be back soon.
Back soon. You know what I mean?
Soon come.
Go follow the social medias. You know what I mean? Everything. So, follow my boy, Cashier Fresh.
Yes, sir. Cashier Fresh on YouTube. YouTube.com/Cashier Fresh. Instagram and Twitter, Faux Fresh. I think that's pretty much it for the socials.
You know what I mean? Follow me, Stunner Television. You already know. Do it, Twitch, all that, Instagram. More interviews, more hot boxes coming soon. That's you guys. We out.